Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe. If you get anything out of this, thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. Boo. So, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of the highest, purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart, you are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, just awesome ass Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? I hope you're having a wonderful day, okay? My day is going pretty great. So, this is a Isis reading or ish, okay? So I just got a couple of numbers, okay? I got 9988, I got 885, and I got 727, okay? You could be seeing any combinations of nines and eights, eights and fives, sevens and twos, okay? Okay, I'm gonna get the overall energy first, then I'm gonna get into these numbers. The overall energy. Thank you. So we got stone circle, okay? It says, in ceremony, you conjure a devotion so deeply, it reflects thy worship into yourself, okay? So I feel like when you meditate, okay, it's a very powerful thing. Also, you could be a life path number 9 or 8 or 5 or 7 or 2, okay, or 3. So there's something very powerful about the way that you like worship God, okay? Like it's special, okay, with this Pegasus energy. It says, break free, dear one, spread wide and far, for you aren't containable. You are limitless. And I feel like you're just very aware of this. You're tapped into this energy of expansive oneness. I feel like you've definitely made a sacrifice, a lot of sacrifices to get to this place where, you know, you really go with the flow. This is sacrifice that I'm looking at, okay? It says you must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self. Embracing it all is embracing truth, you know. So I feel like you are in the truth of oneness. Like there is like I heard the veil is lifted. Like there's nothing that you're not allowed to know or understand. Okay. The song saying run, 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 run. I feel like you could have been a runner for a while. But you're at this place where you're not like running away from your magic that you offer to the world anymore. Okay. So it says ceremony isn't just about magic and manifestation. It is absolutely a moment to channel your power and send your intentions out into the spiritual world. But it's also a moment to yourself, a devotion to the things that are most important to you, to who you're. Okay. So it says, but it's also a moment to yourself, a devotion to the things that are most important to you, to who you're working to become, or to the life you've dreamt of for so long. While there is a certain power in elaborate spiritual workings, know that magic is also available to you in the small moments of the day. You have found yourself with Stone Circle today because you have been living too fast, okay? You are being guided to see the small magic and notice the blessing signs and energies that are swirling around you. You'll know the small magic by the way it makes you feel. You may notice it in the warm smile of a child, or the sudden fragrance of a nearby flower, or perhaps your favorite song has been playing in the background but has only just now caught your ear. Any moment that grabs hold of you can be a ceremony of mindfulness and rest. Additionally, seek ways to invite more ritual into your daily life, and doing so is an invitation to awaken to the subtle energies all around you and an opportunity to connect with your spiritual power. So this is so funny because today when I was getting ready, okay, I seen 414. When I was getting ready in the bathroom, okay, I was just, like brushing my edges down or whatever. And I heard my song, okay. And I was like, oh, okay, like that's what's playing, then I could hear it after that. And then I went outside, to walk the dog. And there was a lady out there with her son, and she was like, hi. And then the little boy was like, hi. And I said hi to her, and then I said hi to him, and I was just like smiling because, he did like a silly little dance, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's great, how it connects to this, like look out for those types of moments, They're really great. This is like, these are the kind of moments that really do boost up the human experience and also bring a lot of magic in your life. We got the key of life right here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So I feel like this is definitely the key to unlocking certain energies within you, within yourself, appreciating every single little thing. We got the Temple of Black Obsidian, which talks about the dark healing chamber. I feel like you could have been someone who spent a lot of time in the dark, in a lot of situations where you needed to protect yourself, in a lot of situations where certain big pieces broke off of you that had to be healed, had to be repaired. We got the divine sisterhood. It says the community of the spiritual sisters and brothers of light. Like, you cannot have very many friends, or you could feel like you're not close to your siblings, like you would like to be. And I feel like it's because you have this very close community with the divine, with your spiritual brothers and sisters of light. Like, Isis is very strong in your energy at this time. Okay. It says past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you. So I feel like they're helping you to become more aware of the many different spiritual faces of you, helping to bring you into this place where you have this higher perspective and you are shedding the old skin in an ability to unlock the magic that is located within you. Okay. That can fell off the table. I feel like that's confirmation. Okay. But I feel like you yourself are this beautiful guardian of magic, this beautiful oracle who works for spirit in a very special and powerful way. You also giving off these major starseed vibes. Okay. So 9988 talks about prosperity, abundance, and spiritual fulfillment. I feel like maybe you need to set your sights a little bit higher. Okay. That's what this says right here. But the card that popped out was Arrow. Okay. Was surround yourself with protective energy. Maybe you are super surrounded, super shielded and just ready for any battle. I feel like you've made your plans for life, and this is what you're really focused on at this time. And you could feel like, it's okay. So she's saying you could be missing the little things because you're so focused on protecting yourself or shielding yourself that you're not really stopping to savor the most amazing moments, in between those times of danger or whatever, in between those times where people are attacking you or whatever. Like, you should be enjoying life all the time. Okay. There's always something to smile about, always something to be grateful for. It says the changes may not always be easy, but they are ultimately but they ultimately lead you to a better place. Okay. It says enlightenment and realization of your light working abilities. It says hold the space for incoming miracles by keeping a clear and calm head, especially in the face of adversity or difficulty. Okay. And then we got the snake again with shed old skin. Okay. So I feel like they're teaching you this, teaching you to hold the space for the divine and for the things that you're trying to manifest, even when you are facing this diversity or facing this difficulty, even when you are in your protective energies. They're teaching you to still remain very focused on your plans and also very soft and open with the divine and with the humanity. Because sometimes that can be a little bit hard, especially when you come out of, pulling all of your lessons and things out of those darker times of your life. Excuse me. It says you're going through a period of personal growth and transformation. Okay. It says omens signs can predict you pondering the odds of such wonderful and miraculous happenings in your life. Okay. So I feel like you could be receiving lots of omens and signs. We got Water Guardian with connect to your emotions. I feel like, I don't know, like it was almost like you had to go through a lot of different things, a lot of different tests in order for you to get to this place where you're very connected to your emotions. Like, it took a lot of work for you to master the energy of water in your life. But I feel like you're getting so many omens and signs because you have done it. But you are needing to like ponder the odds of like such wonderful and miraculous things in order to attract them. So we got 727, okay, which talks about positive transformation and spiritual growth unfolding in your life. Okay. It says feelings and emotions, spiritual awakening and development. Okay. So you've made this huge spiritual development in your emotions, but just because you master your water doesn't mean that they're not still old fragments or old things left from these lessons that you've just mastered that are kind of left over, that have the ability to make you feel like you need to be very overprotective of yourself. Sometimes it takes a while to get used to the fact that spirit is your protection, that they help you through this life. It says continue to listen to your inner wisdom, though. So I feel like you're definitely doing it. You're definitely, increasing your energy and progressing in a very positive way. Yeah, we got Heart Guardian with Let Yourself Be Loved, though. Maybe Isis could be trying to bring love into you. She'd be trying to bring in some new friends. But if you're too much in your protective energy, or you got this barrier up, you got this wall up, you're ready to take shots at whatever comes up against you. If you're constantly armed and too focused on your plans and not on the fun of life, how are you going to attract this love? How are you going to, have time or space for these friends, for these miraculous happenings? You just can't. You do things to my body. She said, right away, you do things to my body. I feel like your body, spirit could use your body a lot. Okay. Spirit uses my body a lot. Like the way that I feel, the way that my gut feels. They use chills. They use, everything. They use ringing, burping, sneezing. Okay. They use my body a lot, to confirm things for me or to give me a feeling when I'm not supposed to be somewhere or whatever. And I feel like your instincts, your feelings are very strong in the same type of way, so you already know you're going to get the warning if there's something wrong or whatever. What surround yourself with protective energy? Okay. We got we got the duck. Okay. With connect to feelings, making heart-based decisions. I feel like you're learning how to make heart-based decisions after receiving so much, all this clarity on your family and on ex-lovers and all the violent times you've been through, you're just learning how to follow your intuition, but I feel like you need to drop a lot of hurts of the past and drop that energy that tells you that you need to be constantly overprotecting yourself, because sometimes in that energy where you're being very overprotective of yourself, you're kind of protecting yourself from your own divine guidance, Then we got the woodpecker, okay, which talks about significant change happening in life for you, Now's the time for you to really seize the moment, seize the energy, and just know you're capable of so much more, And then we got the clownfish, So maybe even being a little bit more silly with life, finding those times to laugh. The shit's funny. Even the things that seem negative, that have happened to you. Please believe, baby, there is humor in there. There's always some humor in there, and I'm very good at finding it. And I feel like Isis is asking you to find the humor, okay? Laugh at that shit because it's funny, okay? So it says, snuggle in and take a good look into what your life has been so far. This can also help you appreciate some of the things that are going on in your life now. I feel like you're someone who has really good taste. You could be very elegant, very creative, and have this very peaceful energy, but still I'm getting they're showing me a shield, with spikes on it, very defensive. What's make plans and focus? The song said, always got your nails done, always got yourself fixed. You the type of girl I could see me going out with, Are you the type of guy I can see me going out with? So like I said, Isis could be trying to bring in love to you, but you have to embrace this dolphin energy first, make a plan to be more open. It says, it says highly intelligent and in tune with intuition. It says approach life with humor and cooperation. Okay. Looking at yourself like you're on the other side of the resurrection, not you've been struck down and you're still waiting to rise, you have already risen. You're already in this Phoenix energy. So, dolphin shit. Okay. Find the joy, find the humor. and understand that you're smart enough now and your intuition is strong enough for you to not be tricked in the ways that you were tricked before in the temple of black obsidian, in that dark healing chamber that you were in before. Let's make plans and focus. Okay, the hummingbird, which talks about joy, healing, luck. Okay, it says messages from spirit, and it says packs positive energy. It says beauty, sweetness, and it says variety angels, which always gives me a lot of angel protection. But also, we got the groundhog, but that groundhog energy gives me like, you being like in a hole, being like secluded, being by yourself, poking out, and checking, to see if someone's overstepping your boundaries all the time, because it says you may have overstepped someone's boundaries or reversed. I feel like your boundaries have been overstepped a lot in the past, but now you're in this energy where you're working hard in your divine purpose, towards the goals that are lighting you up and making you more happy. So just be happy and create from that place, and then you'll be much more attractive, but just don't, like, this protective energy is really a problem, low key. Like, you've healed your emotions, but now it's like you're afraid to share them with people. And you don't have to be like that, baby. Okay, we want to see it. We want to see all that soft, sweet, vulnerable stuff, like, don't let people make you feel afraid to be yourself, and just understand that you've shed that old skin of, who you used to be or what you used to present as. So it's like, just like when people approach you, they're meeting a new version of you. You need to be open to this new person or this new version of whoever could be approaching you. And if you see they're still in the dark healing chamber themselves, then it's okay to walk away from them and just continue to enjoy the small magic that life has to offer, I don't know. It's like dropping your shields and still being able to, like, emotionally detach when necessary, So we got dog, okay, with reliable protector, unconditional love, okay, loyal, high energy, but also the dog licks your wounds, okay. The dog licks its own wounds. It says sometimes the dog can be unkind, untrustworthy, unlawful, and easily influenced, okay. And I feel like this is the kind of skin that you have shed, you're not in a place where you're going to get wounds that you even have to lick, but also I feel like you could be very afraid of running into these very unkind, untrustworthy, and unlawful type of energies. Like, you're going to get trapped into the cycle of people who are easily influenced and looking to attack you. You're safe from that now because you've already gone through that. It says the canary, okay? It says pay attention to the important things before the cat eats you. And I feel like with this, she's just saying, like, if anything, if you don't start appreciating, the good things, showing this gratitude, this is how you push yourself back into that old way of being, It is the gratitude, the joy, the lightness, the happiness that you come into that keeps you on that higher vibration, and putting as much of the things that make you happy in life in there, and really embracing and enjoying the little things you didn't expect to happen in between there, like embracing them when they happen, and really, like, savoring that moment that you're having. What's connect with your emotions? We got the flamingo, okay? It says seemingly effortless grace and beauty. This is what you really have. I feel like you found this beautiful balance after having this time where your heart was so broken, I feel like somebody really mishandled you, be it a friend, a family member, or even a lover, like, whatever has gone on in the past with these people who you thought were supposed to be the people who really loved and cared for you. It just ended up always being like this lost love, or this star-crossed type of lover's energy, because you guys weren't on the same vibration. But now more of that love on your vibration is going to come in. But of course, you're always going to have to use your discernment and figure out if that is the love for you or not. And even if it's not the love for you, you don't have to be all extra defensive, you know what I mean? And be on the attack. Like, don't be on the defense all the time. What's connect with your emotions? Okay, we got the dragon, which talks about fire and passion, you know. It talks about taking risks to develop strength and power. This is, excuse me, what Isis is asking you to do, you know, to take risks, to boost up your strength and power, to walk into things with no fear, knowing you're covered, knowing it's handled, and knowing that you are a messenger for magic, and you know, nobody better not fuck with you, okay? You rule the four elements, and you got this magic protection that you don't even have to lift a finger. Like, you don't even really have to pray. But I feel like you do that a lot. So just keep praying and go through life and enjoy it, and knowing you're protected, okay? We got the whale right here because you're also very wise. It says, be kind to yourself and never mind your self-perceived faults and flaws, you know? It says, make decisions with your inner voice, you know? Don't listen to that very loud voice in your head, you know, that comes with the discouragement. Because sometimes, you know, it's harder to master that element of air, or to master the mind. And the mind is very sneaky, you know, and it will lie to you. But sometimes spirit will have your mind, like they will insert that kind of thought, you know, or allow someone to project these thoughts at you to make you aware of them, to make you face them, and to make you do the work that it takes to get those thoughts out of your head, so that no one can project those kinds of things at you. I don't know. I feel like maybe even a little bit of energy where it's like somebody really wants you to be very defensive. They don't want you, like, the worst thing you ever could have did was shed this old skin, you know? Like, as long as you were too far in your emotions, they were able to attack you. But now you're so protected and focused on where you're supposed to be going. So don't fear nothing, okay? It says, fight for the life of your dreams. Be tenacious, be clever, and be grateful, okay? Grateful for all the ways that spirit has already moved in your life, and the ways that they keep you protected every single day. And just be in that unconditional loving energy that Isis represents. What's a duck, woodpecker, and clownfish, okay? With the 9 of Cups. You get whatever it is that you want, you know? And it's okay to, like, love yourself and take care of yourself. And it's even okay to protect yourself. But sometimes I don't know. It's almost like they're saying, like, it's okay to be a little bit selfish, but like, sometimes you can hold back your energy to the detriment of yourself, because they're sending someone in to help you, to work with you, you know? And if you don't let them in, then it's like, oh man, we got to send somebody else, you know? And it makes things take longer for you. You're the King of Wands, okay? You're the King of Wands in every situation, okay? You're the leader. You're the one who, like, influences others. So I feel like your mood has a huge effect on who's around you. And if you're very protective, very defensive, then your reality is going to mirror very protective and defensive type of people, you know? What's the King of Cups and the King of Wands? I mean, the 9 of Cups and the King of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, okay? I feel like you have this very independent type of spirit, and you don't always really want to surround yourself with other people, because it can put you on edge. It's like a PTSD kind of feeling is what I'm getting, you know? The song said, I gotta stay ready. There's no place quite like you. There's no better time than now. That's why I stay ready. It's like, it's good. You're appreciating yourself. And you're like, you gotta stay ready. You know, you gotta be prepared. You know, there is people out here, you know, that do want to eat you, do want to suck your energy. But also you need to know that they don't have access to you. They don't have they don't have, like, the soul money is what I'm hearing, okay? They don't have the soul money to afford taking you out or attacking you anymore. Like, they can't afford it. Like, attacking you would be writing a check that they ask in cash. What's dolphin and the hummingbird? Okay, the Page of Pentacles. All they can do is watch you grow. All they can do is watch your potential that they didn't see in you grow and grow and grow. At this point, you don't even need to protect yourself from people of the past, because they trying to figure out how they can protect themselves from the things that they have sent your way. What's hummingbird and the groundhog? The star. Okay, you out here shining like you out here shining like the star. Okay, it's not even funny. Okay, I feel like this is an energy that people really never expected you to be in. And also back to that song, there's no place quite like you. There's no better time than now. I feel like people are looking at you like this, like you're in your prime. Like they didn't expect you to hit this type of energy, to hit this type of level. But they not allowed to come into your energy because they didn't expect it. They didn't see it. They didn't see the light in you. So they not for you. And spirit not going to let them come around. People be like, did you block me? No, I sure didn't. Must have been my ancestors. Okay. We got the Six of Pentacles, period. Must have been my ancestors gifting me the gift of not having to deal with your fake ass, phony ass energy anymore. And this is just exactly what it is with you. You are being protected always. They always coming in, okay? Like being the buffer between you and other people who want to hurt you and make you have to lick your wounds. That time is over. Okay? What's dog and canary? Well, okay, we got the magician, okay? And the 10 of Pentacles, which is in reverse, okay? I'm going to leave it in reverse because I know what it means. I feel like people thought they were going to be able to use this magic, okay? The song said, I've been through some shit, man. I've been on some shit, man, okay? These people was trying to keep you in your old skin, keep you in this bullshit, keep you on your toes, keep you afraid. The song said, I'm steady, always on the go. You steady, always on the go. We steady, losing all control. What a life, okay? They wanted you to always be on the go, always losing control, never in touch with yourself, with the value, with the wealth that you offer. And this is why you being protected from them. So enjoy life. The truth ain't pretty, but coming from that pretty mouth, the truth is fitting, because you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. Okay? You so pretty. If everything is dipped in gold, then everything could never grow. Period. So yes, you came from this dark healing chamber, but if everything had been dipped in gold from the time that you started this thing, you never would have gained this appreciation for not only yourself, but for life. You never would have stepped into this star power. So don't be defensive, be happy, celebrate, rejoice, because you made it and you don't have to go backwards unless you want to. What's the Magician and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, the 6 of Cups. That shit is a thing of the past, baby. It's done. I'm hearing finito. Okay, what's Flamingo and Dragon? Okay, the 10 of Cups. Your ancestors are going to make sure that you remain in this energy of effortless grace and beauty, because you did all this hard work to connect with your emotions. So when you connected with your emotions, you awoke your ability to rule the 4 elements. So once you connected with these elements, okay, and awoke your fire and passion, there is now no magic that can attack you, hurt you, or anything, because you know about God, okay? You know your connection with God, and it is unshakable, unbreakable. You are a mountain, baby. You don't have no reason to be defensive or worried about shit. What's the dragon in the well, okay? And you wise, so wise, and your intuition is powerful as hell, okay? We got the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. I feel like don't conflict with yourself, because it says be kind to yourself. Never mind self-perceived faults and flaws. Spirit's really saying, okay, this is what Isis is saying. You're literally burdening your own self with the inner conflict. It's like you're conflicting with yourself. And so it's making you perceive outside conflict. But there's just some sort of old things that you need to shed to bring you out of that energy where you're thinking people can do magic on you or attack you or whatever. Because it's bringing you like some energy of burden, like connect in deeper with your emotions and allow spirit to like make you feel safe. The song said, got some things to show ya. Turn your stereo up. They could be sending you music messages, okay? You're in this high priestess energy. And you just need to really embrace that. What's the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands? Okay, the Knight of Swords. I feel like you could be a little conflicted, a little bit worried, like feeling like, I don't know. It's like sometimes you question your high priestess status and your connection with your ancestors. Like you can still have this time, where you go back and forth and wonder, like, am I crazy? No, baby, you are not crazy. You are gifted. You are powerful. You are amazing. The song said, I see you. Okay, they see you. Period. It don't matter where you are, in the crib, at your job, or in the car, is for you. Wherever you can stick me in, just let the record spin. I feel like at all times of the day, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, you're in this teamwork, like with spirit. They're always with you, prepping you, making sure you look good, making sure you're presenting, making sure your energy is well received, because it's a very powerful thing and it always will be. The song said, don't turn me down. Okay, you could be turning spirit down sometimes. When you get in your emotions, I feel like you still like revert back to that place, to a place of trapping yourself, okay? Into like, because the mind is a tricky thing, okay? Continue to like reprogram it and continue to attract the abundance that constantly reminds you of your worth, okay? Because you are beyond worthy of everything that's coming into you, okay? Ooh, girl, now slide your body near. They want to bring some relief into you. I seen 3131, okay? So more of that. I don't know. I wanted to say that mirroring, but it gives me, I know like what I'm about to say kind of sounds like the same thing, but it gives me more of an energy of like reflection. Like not necessarily that you're mirroring things, but that like, because sometimes you can come into contact with someone or some situation, right? And you will act or out of your character, which is a thing of the past, obviously, but this is just an example. You might act out of your character and you might mirror to someone else what they need to fix. But I feel like at this time, you're running into like defensive people or people who don't see their value, people who don't see their worth, people who don't see how powerful and beautiful they are and how they got everything going for them. Because this could be something that you are going through in your own inner reality. Last night took a L, but tonight I bounced back. Like you already in the process of bouncing back and you are already protected. This is coming out right next to arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. You got all the protection you need, okay? And you number one. Let's make plans and focus, okay? Because that's the first card. It says divine masculine, okay? Because right now is the time for your divine masculine to like thrive. So don't be afraid, like when it comes, especially when it comes to professional things too. You could have been burned professionally before in the past, and now you could feel, like you could really question if when people want to partner up with you or work with you in this way. The song said, "Everything I do is righteous. Betting on me is the right risk. I'm never on some switching side shit, God talked to me in silence, but I hear him every time, Just listen to what God is saying you, to the direction he's pushing you in, or she. Okay? We got spiritual cleansing and we got divinity, okay? You've been cleansed, purified, renewed, and you are in your divine energy. You don't got shit to worry about, baby. Shed the old energies and thoughts that tell you do got something to worry about. Okay, we got courage. Stay courageous, period. And it also takes a lot of courage to be very soft, to be very open, to be vulnerable with the world around you. So this could also definitely be a fear. Like I said, this is a fear from the past where you were soft, you were open, you were vulnerable, and it got you in trouble. But you need to just show gratitude for your life, okay? Show gratitude that you learned to have boundaries and let this fire burn bright within you. You know what I'm saying? From the inside out of you. And if people ain't coming to you on this good fortune energy, if they don't want to be friends on some positive shit, then you need to transmute their ass and keep it pushing. The song said, nigga, I'm taking back control. The underdog just turned into a wolf and the hunger steady grows, okay? What's the final thought? We got two, okay? It says, Baharavi Yogini, okay? What they say, Katalahara. So I'll read you the first one, the skull one, and then I'll read you a little piece of this one. And also, you are slaying these demons left and right, okay? Anybody that's negative or lower vibrational, you kill their asses off, okay? Like without even you don't even like you kill threats you don't even know of. And also, this card is 21, okay? That's 3, and this card is 3. You are a master. Like you are a master of your energy, of cleansing your energy, of wielding the sword of truth. Like, he said, Don, okay, you a boss. You are the boss of shit. So it says, Sublime Baharavi, fierce with sacred rage, cannot be deceived nor deterred. She is unflinching. She is unflinching, fearless, and determined. She causes that which is unworthy of the soul to flee and secures divine protection for the authentic soul path. Her presence empowers our hearts to face our fears and signifies that we are ready to overcome anything that has held us back. She gives the power to fulfill our heart's desire and reminds us to embrace our unique path with confidence. Come on, that's the best confirmation ever. So, it says the sixth of the Mahavidya wisdom goddesses is Baharavi. She is the wrathful emanation of Kali Ma and the conqueror of fear. Okay. It says her name means both formidable and terrifying. Why would we be afraid of our beloved divine mother? We can recognize that she is fearsome in the sense of divine magnificence and inspiring awe, like a force of nature, powerful enough to rattle our inflated sense of entitlement and invincibility. She becomes something we can revere because we recognize with relief a power so much greater than the small minded workings of the ego. And this is what I was talking about when I said your mind can lie to you, okay? There's nothing to fear. It's okay to be open. It's okay to just walk around in your power and know that no one has the ability to attack you. And if there is a issue or something to be worried about, Spirit's always going to make you aware because they are your protection with you always. So it says we can dedicate ourselves to alleviating and suffering. My bad. We can dedicate ourselves to alleviating the suffering we see in the world, if that is what motivates our hearts. Yet we can also take refuge from becoming disheartened by the extent of our tasks because we recognize divine greatness and capacity. The entitled mind of a young soul may misinterpret such magnificence as an excuse for apathy. This is why she must be fearsome to such minds. The fear of God is necessary to trigger inner growth until the love of God is enough to motivate our hearts. Ooh, let me say that shit again, okay? The fear of God is necessary to trigger inner growth until the love of God is enough to motivate our hearts. Baharavi is divine wrath. She demands that we meet our potential. There is no playing small when she arises in a reading. Her appearance manifests to give us a necessary reminder to step up our spiritual game. Your commitment to the spiritual practices that suit you at this time is strongly encouraged. There are divine forces that will more than match your efforts, and a great deal of progress can be made made in a relatively short time frame. If you apply yourself to a task, your progress will unfold more rapidly than you expect. You can accomplish even intimidating prospects if you harness your courage and commitment to the process. To encourage such dedication, she dangles a divine carrot. If we step up, her power can become our power of protection, and she will share her other divine powers with us too. She is also known as Siddhi Baharavi, the greater of spiritual abilities, powers, and attainments. She brings out the best in us and conquers the threats to our fulfillment. Her appearance in a reading augurs potential for tremendous accomplishment. Although she may seem downright frightening in what she asks of us, as we often find liberation from our fears by moving right through them, she is beneficent. That's what it says, beneficent. She is the light of sacred fire and higher awareness, or tihas in Sanskrit. That is the light which provides clarity, the capacity for discernment. Without access to that light, the ego misinterprets guidance to suit its own ends and creates confusion or inner conflict or burden, like I was talking about. But it all stems from a place of fear that the light of the sacred fire and higher awareness does not burn within you. So it says her light helps us to see and overcome the self sabotage of ego and instead tune into genuine wisdom. Even if it is not what we want to hear, genuine wisdom brings peace, relief, and clarity. It creates forward movement on our authentic path. By its effect, it can be known. Okay, by its effect, it can be known. The warmth of the fire also presents the capacity to be cooked, transformed, ripened, and brought to complete fruition. The soul is the substance undergoing exposure to the Divine Mother's alchemical heat. Hers is the promise that we shall not only dream, but do, and so we shall become what we were born to be. When Baharavi arises, okay, we are asked to embrace our true passions and allow them to burn and purify us from within. The Tantras teach that Baharavi incites every form of passion and teaches the power to control them. This is why she is a yogini, a female adept that knows how to unleash and yet guide the wild energies of our being for sacred passion and purpose, or our divine masculine energy, okay? So it says Baharavi is considered to be the latent energies that exist within the Muladhara, or the base chakra, okay? This is the foundation upon which the body, earthly life, and soul purpose arise in the world. She takes the divine energy from an idea and gives it the capacity to become embodied or to take form, okay? So it says Baharavi pulls the rug out from underneath us when we are ready for a more powerful connection with truth. So this could be why you could be feeling a little bit overprotective of yourself or something like this. Okay, I feel like Isis is making you very aware of certain truths and certain fears that still exist within you from these happenings of the past, and asking you to cleanse your spirit for a new higher level of divinity within the self. Okay, it says she helps us to ground ourselves with our authentic spiritual nature rather than on the shaky ground of ever fluctuating external circumstances. It is from this spiritually stable place that we can move from strength to strength, secure in her love and protection. As we manifest our passionate purpose, recognize your inner divine badass, and commit to your dreams with conviction, okay? And I'm just going to tell you the first part of this Kalahara one, because I feel like whatever it says right there is very significant to this. So it says, she is not bound by appearances, opinions, or material limitations. She is both the void and the infinite creative potential that arises from it. Do not be afraid of uncertainty. If you feel you are without resources, take comfort now. Where there is lack, she restores abundance. She can bring forth exquisite blessings and glorious manifestation from this sacred expanse of nothingness. Your soul can rely upon her completely. Cast your fears away. Hers is the power of the universe combined with the generosity of grace, okay? So, dropping fears in order to step into this higher level of grace, to awaken more magic within yourself and to become more like solidified in this teamwork and in this high priestess work that you do with the divine and with your ancestors. Whew, okay, so with that, I'm done. Okay, I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. Okay, that you got something that you really needed to hear out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.